Tonight on Breaking News with Ron Parker, we're going to be talking about the Colombian Exchange. This just in, the Colombian Exchange has taken over the Atlantic Ocean by storm. The Colombian Exchange influenced technological advances in the 15th and early 16th century. Advances such as new farming capabilities, new firearms and weapons, and architectural ingenuity were presented throughout the world. New tools such as the plow helped improve New World economy. Guns and knives facilitated to the Native Americans as a result, and the emergence of colonial and native town led to the first set of government buildings along the New World. Man, what a rush. Now to Penelope and Penelope's produce.
Okay, Ron. Okay. Anyways, here we have cassava, as well, which was the core New World crop that was in the diet of 500 million people in the 12th world. That's all for Penelope's produce.
Great, Penelope. But we have breaking news. A great potato famine has struck Ireland. More than 1/3 of the population bases their diet solely on potatoes. In effect of the potato famine, 20% of the population's death has been reduced. Now time to Harriet's horses. How you doing, Harriet?
Thanks, Ron. Tonight on Harriet's Horses, we'll be talking about horses. Horses changed the lives of many Native American tribes. Horses replaced the old beasts of burdens, and those were the llamas. And they could only carry 100 pounds. Really? Well, horse herds were also known as measures of wealth. That's all for tonight on Harriet's Horses. Back to you, Rob.
Ooh, it's Ron. But anyways, WHAP students, here's a commercial from our sponsors over by
Them hot horses.
and
Got potatoes.
yes, sir.
This, my friends, that's a potato. What's the big deal? Well, this one vegetable has saved millions. Yeah, millions. Millions! And you're most likely one of them. Don't pass the potato. Pass the potato.
Welcome back to Breaking News. I'm Ron, and this just in, smallpox has plagued the Native Americans. The death toll exceeds 200 million, which has caused problems along the cultural life of the lands affected. They say it is more deadly than the Black Plague. I don't know about that. That sounds like a bunch of baloney to me. But, alright. Now to Dante for Dante's demographics.
Thanks, Ron. When I'm at Dante's demographics, we will talk about the population effect of the Colombian Exchange. The Colombian Exchange led to a huge increase in population in the Old World. Crops from the Americas were more caloric than that of Africa, Asia, or Europe did lead to a huge increase in population. The world population nearly doubled between the years of 1650 through 1850. That's all I got.
Yes, why?
Thanks, Dante. Now for more breaking news. The Columbian Exchange has led to the Atlantic slave trade. The introduction of good production in the Americas to be sold in Europe aided the emergence of Africans being transported for labor. Also, around 15% and 12 million slaves that were transported to America, as of now, have died along the journey as they were overworked and treated like commodity. Now to Reginald for Reginald's religions. Reginald, how you doing there, bud?
Speak louder.
I'm saying he has overview. It's like that. You like saying that you don't. You're gonna have to do everything.
Thanks, Reginald. This just in, Native American tribes have been wiped out due to European brutality, which emerged along the Colombian Exchange. 80 to 95% of the majority of the Native Americans died in the 150 years after Columbus' arrival, while some going up to 100% of the indigenous population being decimated. Absolutely decimated. There is nothing left. This is all Europeans now. 2014 Euros. Now, for our last segment, Frederick's Food Frenzy, one of my favorites. It's gonna be a mouthful, ladies and gentlemen. Be ready.
So, thanks, Ron. Tonight on Frederick's Food Frenzy, we'll be talking about food, I guess.
Yeah, old world animals expanded the food supply in the new world. Animals such as pigs bred and very quickly created an abundance amount of food sources.
Ron, can you get out the way, please? Thank you. Due to plenty of meat in large areas Ron, get off the floor! Land for agriculture and grazing, the new world rarely experienced famine. And yeah, that's all I got.
Today's breaking news segments has taught a lot regarding the world around us as a whole. The Columbian Exchange relates to key concept 4.1, which talks about globalizing of networks, communication, and exchange. The Columbian Exchange was used to exchange products and ideas via trade routes across various societies.
Due to commerce along the Colombian Exchange, demographics within society were affected. Environmental dilemmas emerged. And new forms of cultural interactions developed. Thus, enhancing global progress in not only early modern societies, but also in the present world. I think I pulled something.
We need to fire her.
In other words, folks, save up for your potatoes, don't mess with diversity because it's going to catch up to you, and always remember, don't drink the water.